So you just did a song with him like last year, right? What happens?
Go ahead. My bad.
Well, what happens from the fight till that time? Like, did you guys talk and patch it up? You guys?
It wasn't a real collab. There's an artist that I respect, who respects me, who had a feature from Cage. And I wanted to use the verse because I wanted to give fans that nostalgic feeling and shit. And I also wanted to show Cage, if he heard it, how much better I can make his shit sound. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, bro, if you listen to the like, just the way I finesse shit. Because all my music, I'm very hands-on with that shit, like drops, all that shit, like breakdowns and shit. Like my man D1 is right there with me on a lot of shit. But you know, I'm not just rapping and then just walking away. Like I'm in here hands-on with all the shit. So I wanted to give the fans that feeling and shit. And that's why I did it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cage probably hates it. Honestly.
So you guys never had a conversation, never squashed the beef, nothing?
Nope. I tried though. I told Mighty Mai, because I'm working with Mighty Mai and shit, and I talk to him all the time. I told him, I talk to Cage, see if he wants to squash his shit or whatever. I owe him an apology type shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit I did was ignorant, even though I felt justified at the time. That shit was ignorant. So, I mean, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's not going to happen with Cage, man. It's just not going to happen.
Why is that?
Because what would be to his benefit? What would he get out of that? I'm not in a real high place career wise to where he would benefit from working with me. I wouldn't benefit. And matter of fact, he would have trouble. Like, bro, he'd have trouble keeping up. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd make his job harder and shit. You have to work harder. So like, there's no benefit to it. The fans would like it for nostalgic reasons and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we probably would make some dope shit. But I don't know, man. He doesn't fuck with me like that. He didn't even start fucking with Camus until Camus started making beats that he liked. Then he wanted to do the Nighthawks project because I think he felt like I can get these dope ass beats and I have to pay money for them if I tell Camus, let's do a group together. You know what I'm saying? Because he despised Camus in the beginning. I know they ended up becoming real cool and shit, and I'm not going to discredit somebody's friendship and shit like that. But I'm just saying, in the beginning, he absolutely couldn't stand Camus.
Did you feel bad for him throughout his career, like when he had his car accident and like when he had his like issues with substances and things like that? Like he's had a pretty rough career.
Cage. So I didn't know about the car accident. What happened with that?
You don't remember? You don't know about that? He had a car accident?
He's got me, bro. He's blocked, bro. I've been blocked on all his social media since maybe before that happened. Since that happened. So I don't know, bro. I don't know about the car accident. No.
Yeah, he had a car accident where he had amnesia for 2 years.
Are you Cage? Chris Palco?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Well, let me see. Yeah, in 2015, he suffered a brain injury in a road accident and was affected by amnesia for 2 years.
Damn, no, I didn't know about that, man. 2015, you'd have thought I'd have heard about that.
It's kind of funny because
I feel bad for Cage.
It's not funny. It's not funny, but
it's about amnesia, and I don't remember it. Is that what you're saying?
No. Because I told the same thing to Necro, and Necro was all like, "I've never heard about that." And
that's the irony of it, is that it's about amnesia. We're like, wait, maybe I, you know what? Maybe I used to know about it. Maybe I caught amnesia.
Well, Necro said, he's like, did he forget that he was gay? And like, he started taking shots, but so Necro's my guy. So shout out to Necro, but like that.
That's hilarious. Oh my.
But when I read up on that, I felt bad though. I mean, like, damn, bro, like that's it. you had to like relearn everything pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So that's rough. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad. That's fucked up, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Cage has had a hard life, bro. Like Cage's dad, you know what I'm saying? Like Cage's dad was a wild heroin addict and shit, and had Cage in some fucked up situations growing up. You know what I'm saying? So Cage is really going through some shit. So yeah, I feel bad. I didn't know about that, and I definitely feel bad for him because that's not easy and that's terrifying and shit. You know what I mean? But Cage is also a strong dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He's gone through a lot of shit. I mean, yeah, that's crazy, man.
But what I like though about you is that like you really do keep it real though. It's like you can be like a little ruthless with like, yeah, this happened and I beat him up and stuff, but at the same time, it's like I don't really want that for you, where you would be like really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like you still have a empathy. You know what I'm saying? Like you still can feel for somebody's situation.
I mean, dude, it's. I mean, everybody's got the capacity to be a good or a bad person. It's all about the choices that we make. Cage, at one point, I thought Cage was cool as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not gonna say that he's a bad person or a good person or he definitely doesn't deserve anything negative like that. But we go through shit in our lives that make us a certain way, and it's not always our fault. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And also I have mental illness. I'm bipolar. I have depression. I have ADHD. You know what I'm saying? Anxiety. So also a lot of things sometimes go past our control. Sometimes it's mental illnesses and it's not treated. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes it is treated, but it is what it is. Like, so and I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm just saying like, I could be very compassionate and understanding because that's how my mom was. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was raised. So
yeah.
You're right, and that's the Gemini shit though. You're right. I could be your worst nightmare or your best friend. It's true. It's because I give the energy that people give me, but most of the time I'll give it to them like harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I try not to. As I've gotten older, I try not to focus on negativity, man, because there's you put that shit out and it comes back to you because it's like basically it's like a smoke signal. Somebody's going to answer whatever you put out. Somebody's going to recognize it if they speak that language or operate on that frequency, and they're going to return it, whether it's love, whether it's hate, whether it's a physical challenge, whether, you know what I'm saying? So like what you put out there, it comes back. It's like a boomerang with a ripple effect.
This coming from the guy that just said he was going to send me the video of Cage getting beat up and to edit it and put it in.
That's just for but that's just for point of reference. That's just for point of reference. That's like, really, but that's like an
Gemini,
almanac,
man. You really are.
That's like Gemini. An almanac. It's just like an almanac, man. You know what I'm saying? You're just referencing a factual event, a historic event.
Yo, that's crazy.
Shit.